Hey YouTube, it's Robert here from Hitch to Horsepower, and first, yes, I did decide that the F-450 is going to go away. I just can't turn it down with making not much, a couple grand, 2-3 grand, and get rid of 19,000 miles almost, and the fact that it's had that problem with the DEF system, that just scares me long term. So I'm going to take the dealer's offer. I was going to go with a Top Kick or a Kodiak, but I think I came to my senses and I'm going to get either an LBZ or LMM Duramax, the 06 through 2010, the pre-DEF systems. Find a low mileage one of those and then drive that. Either I will go ahead and order a 22 and see what they're announcing for the 23s by the time that comes in. But I wanted to do a quick video first before I get rid of the truck, and you will see some more videos with the truck. I have filmed some things that just are not out yet, but wanted to film kind of a buyer's guide on doing an F-450 versus an F-350. There are definite pluses and minuses depending on what you're going to do, so I wanted to talk about a few of them before my truck goes away tomorrow and I start crying a lot. So check this out. So the big thing you're going to notice right away on the 450 is the 19.5-inch wheels and tires, where the 350 is going to stay. I believe they offer 17-inch wheels and tires on the dualies. The 350 single rear wheel, I believe, is 20s. But these are commercial rated tires. They are steel belted. They will last a very long time if you take care of them, rotate them correctly, which to rotate them correctly you need to take them off of the wheels and swap the tires, not just rotate the wheels around. I believe you can do that. It just won't look right because they're only finished on one side. So find a shop that you have a good relationship. They are a big plus and minus. One, they last a long time. There's a lot of weight carrying capacity. But the steel belts in them, one, prevent tire pressure monitoring system, so you do not have TPMS in the 450, and they ride rough. There is no flex to these sidewalls. These are just solid tires. So you hit a bump, it does not flex. The other thing, these Continentals hybrid HD3s are somewhere between $300 and $350 a piece, but a good set of 17-inch tires for a 1 ton are going to be, $2 to $270, somewhere in there, and these are going to last a lot longer. I've heard of 100 to 130,000 miles out of a set of these. I've also heard people say 50 or 60, so rotate your tires. They also look cool. That is where a lot of the roughness from the ride from the 450 comes in. The other thing is this big fender flare. The 350 it's just flat, and that is because of the wide track front axle, and that is nothing but a positive. It looks cool, which let's face it, we do like our trucks to look cool, but the turning radius on this is unbelievable. Justin from JB Reviews and I will be having a video come out between this truck with an 8-foot bed versus his Mega Cab Ram with the short bed, and I don't think anybody will be surprised, but there still is a little bit of a surprise there. So that will come out sometime soon. We just got to find some time to meet up. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I believe the 450 has one extra leaf spring over a 350. I've heard that. I don't know that for sure, but that is a thing I have been told. The other big difference in the 350 versus 450 is that big thing right there. The rear end on the 450 is a 430 rear, where I believe most of the 350s have a 373. So yes, you're going to get a lot more pulling power. They have the same engine, the same torque rating, the same horsepower, but this is just going to take off so much quicker and just pull. You saw in the drag race video against the Mega Cab how this just walked it pulling a trailer. But the downside is you're probably at highway speeds going to lose close to 2 miles a gallon, and maybe even a little bit more pulling empty, or it doesn't matter. You're running probably on average 2,000 RPMs higher with this 430 rear, so that is something to consider. I myself am thinking about, do I want, when I get another truck, do I want a 450? Do I want a 350? I keep thinking about the fuel mileage, because let's face it, when you're driving a lot, I don't even drive a ton compared to a lot of people with these trucks, but 19,000 miles in 6 months is a pretty good amount of mileage, and at 2 extra miles per gallon, that adds up. But I think, to me, the thing that sells it, all its downsides, its rougher ride, all of that front axle is what does it for me. The way it handles, especially with this one, is optioned with the variable assistance rack, and that and the wide axle. This thing just drives so great in, even in a parking lot, just trying to drive it around going to the grocery store, which I don't do that much. I drive my other cars, but I do take this out sometimes, backing up a trailer, all that type of stuff. It just drives so great. This front axle is just amazing. But those are your three main differences between the 350 and 450. I don't believe the price difference is all that much. So that's my opinion on the difference. Can I tell you which one to buy? No, not really. I went back and forth a lot. I decided I kind of like overkill, and as soon as I drove the 450 and I left the dealership, went across the street into a mall parking lot, and just turned the wheel over and did a minimum turn. From that moment on, I just was like, I'm not looking at GM, I'm not looking at Ram, I want this truck. Now, I did go out and test drive both the GM and the Ram, to be fair, and the 350, but the front axle, the wide track, just does it for me. But anyway, I will be putting out some more videos. I will confirm what I am going to buy. I will announce that. I get rid of this either tomorrow, or so Tuesday or Wednesday morning. I'm not sure if this is going out today or if I'm already going to have the truck sold by the time it goes out. But thank you for watching. Up to over 370 subscribers so far. Thank you very much. Lots of comments on the last video. I appreciate everyone's input, and you all have a great day, and I'll let you know what I decide, and feel free to ask me any questions on 450 versus 350 you want. Thanks. Bye.